Here we have a 2018 Kawasaki H2 Carbon Edition. Check out that carbon. Woo, sexy baby. You would think they'd have more carbon on it, considering it's supposed to be the Carbon Edition, but let's not nitpick. Let's face it, who the hell in their right mind would lend me a Kawasaki H2 supercharged? Woo, let's have a listen to her. Yeah, let's go for a ride. Woohoo! Kawasaki H2. Who in their right mind would give me a go on one of these? Woohoo! So what can I tell you about the H2? Well, apart from it being absolutely insane, let's start from the beginning. The first thing you notice when you hop aboard is how light she is. Just so light. It feels like a 250 pushing it around in the car park. And what's more surprising, I can't rack my brain around, is the handling on this thing. Feels like a 400. Whoa, twist of that throttle though, and it turns into the Millennium Falcon. Holy crap! Woo! That handling is something crazy. You think the bike would be super heavy and not handle, and that's just not the case, which is so strange. Well, it feels so strange to me, but Kawasaki have done an awesome job that the weight is so well balanced. One thing I will say, if you go super fast on it, you need a nice flat runway. Any little bumps, it's just gonna take off. It's like a bloody aeroplane. They've chopped the wings off, but she still wants to fly. The coolest thing is that blow-off valve though. That is incredible. You just spend all your time doing this. It sounds so awesome. And there's like a real nice little sweet spot around 6,000, 8,000 RPM where there's boost, no boost, and it just... Oh, awesome! Great! So the brakes are really good, but I feel like they fight you. That's what it feels like. It's like it's fighting you. You put your hand or your foot on it and it's like against you. Well, that's only on under heavy braking. Otherwise it's relatively smooth. I can only think of a couple of things I don't like about it. And one is the gear indicator doesn't really feel like it's doing anything when you use it. It does work obviously, but it doesn't feel like it does. You know, there's no feedback from it. You push in and you think you've turned the indicator off. Has it? You don't know until you look. The other thing is that gigantic exhaust that's mounted on the side. It looks like a vacuum cleaner. But that's about it. I can't really come up with any reason why you wouldn't want one of these. And the strange thing is people were like so intimidated by it. And that's probably a good thing, but you don't need to be. You really don't need to be. The power and everything is so smooth and it handles so well. It's hard to describe another bike like it because there isn't one. Is when you come into a corner it's all good, but coming out you twist that throttle and you get this little bit of a wobble, and it's not the wheels, it's the chassis. It's like the rear wheels trying to meet up with the front wheel. You sort of feel this little bit of a wobble going on. But that's okay, we forgive her for that. You'd wobble too if you had a supercharger rammed up your ass. Oh, I just don't know. It's just one of those things now. It's like, I'm so impressed and I'm so in love with the H2. And one of my friends once said to me, I said, oh, should we go test ride some Ferraris? And he said to me, no, I don't want to ride a supercar because then my normal car will be rubbish and I will just dream about buying a supercar. And it's kind of the same. It's like now I just want to sell everything and have a H2. Is that wrong? How can this be wrong?